Hey y'all, let's talk about being in Jesus versus being about Jesus, because it's something that I always have seasons where I struggle with, and I think it's human nature for those of us that are pursuing Him. So let's get into it. So we see an example in the Bible of Mary and Martha, which is easy to remove ourselves from. So I'm going to make it a little more personal. But in the Bible, we see where Jesus came to supper and Mary was at his feet listening, and Martha was busy about serving and troubled because she didn't have any help. Both doing it out of love for Jesus, but one sitting, one serving. And honestly, in our lives, there's a call for both, right? We can't just sit and not serve, and we can't just serve and not sit. So let's make it a little more personal. What do I mean when I say in Jesus versus about Jesus? Because there's always a little mix in there. So let me give an example. Let's say that you were dating somebody. You are preparing a really special night for that person. So once that night was prepared, these events, you have two choices, right? Then you can just soak up everything about that person and just be absolutely present with them. Or you can be kind of more like, hey, did you like the dinner? Man, I really tried to work really hard at it, and I got the freshest this, and then I went across town and I got that, and then I did this, and was it okay? Was it good? And then maybe you saw a movie and or you rented something, and did you like the movie? I looked through like 5 different trailers before I picked this one for us, and blah blah blah, right? Like you're trying to show that sort of, so you're not enjoying that person as much as you could, even though everything that you did was out of love. You're kind of trying to, I don't want to just say check off the boxes and measure up, but you're trying to do everything right, the best you can, and you're letting them know that you were trying the best you can, versus just staring in their eyes and enjoying the whole experience with them. So both of them are driven by love. I'm not even talking about rote prayer or rote devotion time. I'm talking about it's driven by love. But sometimes we can get so busy in the, did I read my Bible chapter? Did I say those prayers? Did I go down my prayer list like I wanted to do? That we forget just to sit and soak up Jesus. Because that is so transforming. Being in his presence is so transforming, and we can soak him up anywhere, anytime. But it has to, there has to be a deliberacy in that. And so I guess I would end this to exhort you, and I'm certainly doing it. I'm speaking to myself, because this is where that video came from. Is I'm in one of those seasons where I realized everything I was doing for Jesus was out of love, and it certainly, my prayers are heartfelt and but I forgot just to sit and enjoy Jesus and all his joys. So today I exhort you, brothers and sisters, enjoy Jesus and all his joys. God bless you and savor your Savior. Bye-bye.